imaginative, inspiring. Those are the words that come to mind when I think of Black women. We are creative, we are artists and musicians, we are imaginative, we are inventors. We are inspiring, we stand up for what we believe in. I want to shine a light on the beautiful Black women around me and also the ones in history. What is your name and what job do you do?
My name is Alice and I am a nurse in Leicester.
My name is Zayda. I take A-levels and the courses I take is Geography, Psychology and Criminology.
My name is Tiffany Masuki and I'm doing Media Studies, Film and English Lit.
My name is Beatrice Chipasula and I do Psychology, Law and English Literature A-level.
Well, this is a daily occurrence, to be truthful. Sometimes you just try to ignore it as much as you can and just move you on. Maybe I feel will always be there where you feel being looked down upon, really. For just an example, let's say you answer the phone, someone calls, you answer the phone, and they ask to speak about their relative or anything. You just feel as soon as you say something to them, they pick up your accent and everything. You can tell on the other side that they're not really interested in talking to you, and then they'll start like asking to speak to somebody else. So that's where you just pick up that, what they want to hear. They want to hear a certain person on the other side of the phone, and they've already made a judgment on you. If these things happen, I think it's safe with everyone else. It does knock your confidence as a person. It makes you question yourself in many levels. Sometimes the more positive you are, the more stronger you are, people can change their attitude towards you. Yeah, it will change people. Some people you feel, some people can apologize for their behaviors. Some, of course, will just pretend as if, nothing has happened. But that's human life.
I kind of agree with the statement, unfortunately, in many aspects. For example, like if you go back in history about like feminism, it was all kind of based off of white feminism. Like when women wanted to vote, Black women were the last to be able to vote, and they're like at the bottom for like being paid. They always get paid less. Even job opportunities now, sometimes, that probably like white women are probably most likely to get the job.
I feel like Black people do struggle to maintain a high status in society, and that's because I did a research a while back saying that 20% of Black women and Black men struggle to maintain business in comparison to white men, and I feel like that just kind of shows how we still struggle to maintain a decent part in society, since we can't even build a good business. And I feel like that's like something that needs to change.
Black women contribute so much to society as a whole. They are loving just as white women, they are caring just as white women, they are hardworking like white people, do you know what I mean? The constant oppression of them just because generally because of their skin colour or their features are not as small as others is ridiculous. They contribute so much, it's almost like, it's just frustrating.
So Black women are deemed as like masculine or, example, like loud. It's only because they're basically never heard, and every time they try and speak up for themselves, they always get put down by others, especially Black men, because obviously they're not seen as desirable to them, even though most of the time when Black men get into a relationship with white women, they always have white women who kind of resemble Black women with basically their features. For example, like slightly bigger lips or a bigger bum, because that's what Black women are stereotyped to have.
I feel like Black women should be at the top of the pyramid. We have probably been raised differently compared to like other people, just because of like the way we have to defend ourselves. Our mothers would have taught us like how to respect other people. And I feel like some people haven't been taught that in comparison to black women. And I feel like men should just acknowledge that it's not just about like the colour of our skin, it's also about like who we are as a person.
I feel like it's so stupid to just put women and black women, especially in one category. Constantly they're seen as violent for sticking up for themselves. If a white woman or someone of another race was to stick up for themselves, then they're seen as powerful. And the fact that if a black woman decides that she wants to wear like pink dresses or like fluffy skirts, then she's seen as whitewashed just because she's not dressing as we're stereotyped. And even then, those who do fit into this stereotype, just because they feel like more themselves, they're seen as the example, the reason why people don't like black women.
For years, black women have been belittled, colonised and hurt by the discrimination made against them. Equality is something we are still fighting for, and it will take a long way to get there. That's why we will continue to make a better world for our women of colour.